So it's another month and we are marching into March. Not sure if you guys got a pun or joke, but if you didn't, it's okay. Hello beautiful people, welcome to yet another episode of Small Investors, where we invest small amounts and growing into a bigger account. So this series is actually to encourage you, yes you, to start investing and preparing for your retirement or the holiday when we can start traveling or whatever it is that you need money for. So let's hop on in and take a look at our portfolio. So we have STI ETF, we have Genting, and then we have Kepo D series, which was purchased in February. I'll put a cut up here so that you're able to see and catch up if you have missed it. So you can see that our portfolio currently is standing at about roughly $1,000, and this is our current holdings as well for the month of February. And since we had Chinese New Year and we all get some red packets and it's sort of an unexpected windfall, so this month we have a little bit more firepower to put it into the stock market. So regardless of whatever amount you got for red packets, always remember that to only put what you can afford to lose in the stock market or into any investment for that matter of fact. And what I'm doing here is for entertainment purpose and it's not financial advice in any way, shape or form. So the stock in question for this month that we are looking out for is actually ST Engineering. So if you're a male, Singapore citizen and probably serve NS, you'll
check your magazine.
Check.
Go ahead. Go and sign up to me now.
Sergeant, I lost my magazine.
probably know that we use a lot of their products during our national service. ST Engineering has a ticker symbol S63, which is a global engineering group. And they have two different verticals, the commercial as well as the defense and public security. So under the commercial arm, they are focused on commercial aerospace, urban solutions, and satellite communications. Under the defense and the public security, it's covered by digital systems, cyber and land systems, marine, as well as defense aerospace. So because I stay pretty much near one of the air bases, we have them passing past every single day. So just before the year ended in 2020, ST Engineering had a restructuring, and this is what happens. They split the main business into two different verticals covering 7 different domains. So under the commercial aerospace arm, they do have commercial aircraft maintenance and modification, components and engineer support. And under urban solution, this arm focuses on creating a smart city like the smart metro. It gives transport providers visibility, situational awareness on the entire metro or the train system. So with this, knowing when a fault appears or when something breaks down, it also allows asset management, so companies know when their vehicles are due for upgrade, changes or even repair. And they also dabble with IoT, which is Internet of Things. So you're able to see the city's water operations and monitor it all through the internet and using AI as well. So what this means is that they can reduce manpower so that poor chap doesn't have to come house to house, and start scanning all your water meters, and that is pretty labor intensive. Next, we have satellite communications. This enables connectivity anywhere around the world and it empowers people to collaborate and communicate across land, sea and even air.
Avengers!
Assemble!
So what makes ST Engineering really special is that they are probably the only ones in Singapore that manufacture weapons that our armed forces uses. So like every Singaporean's first wife, which is the SAR-21, was designed and manufactured in Singapore. It was a collaboration between the SAF and ST Kinetics, which is currently known as ST Land Systems. Pretty cool, right? And not only that, they also built a T-Rex, which was seized in an incident during a practice in Taiwan. Like, wow, no one knew such things happened in Singapore, right?
9 Singaporean armored vehicles, which were reportedly used in military drills in Taiwan, are to be returned to Singapore after being detained and investigated in Hong Kong for 2 months.
So this comes under the vertical of defense and public security, where the land system actually builds and maintains all these defense systems. So we have ST Marine that also fixes our Navy ships, and defense aerospace that fix our Air Force assets as well. On top of that, they have digital systems and cyber, which actually focuses on cyber defense, and this service is done to protect sensitive information from leaking out into the public or hacking, which is pretty common nowadays. So if you look at the investors fact sheet for 2021, under the financial highlights, we can see that majority of the revenue actually came from commercial, which was probably hit very badly when COVID came. But then they got about 30% of the business in the defense contracts, which will probably be something that is going to be there. While ST Engineering might look like a stable company to invest in, but here are some key considerations that you should consider as well. Their dividends haven't increased since 2015, and dividends has been 15 cents since 2015. And this gives you a flat rate of 4%, which means that ST will probably give a consistent dividend, but you might not see as much growth. Given the structure of this portfolio, I'm adding ST Engineering into our small investors portfolio because of the stability it brings. Although the yield might not be as high, but if I'm able to get dividends throughout the year, I think that is something good to have. So by adding ST Engineering into this portfolio, this will be the total amount of dividends that we'll be getting from this portfolio for the next 12 months. I think it's pretty impressive for that small amount that we're investing. So that's the end of today's video. If you have liked this video, do hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't. Let me know whether this portfolio is something that you'll be looking at. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.